The 2025 Afcon qualifiers is hotting up, and the Black Stars has its last two matches against Angola and Niger respectively. We need to talk more about the Black Stars. Before I get into the video, please subscribe to this platform. Click on the post notification bell for more updates. Sports Fella is a sister channel to Manuel TV Sports, so do as much as you can to just drop your decent comment in the comment box. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into the video. So first and foremost, let's look at the news surrounding the Black Stars. On the players' arrival, the arrival of the players will be into two batches per the reports that I have. The first batch will report today, the 10th of November 2024 at the Kotoka International Airport in the evening, and the second batch will also report tomorrow's evening at the Kotoka International Airport. Sports Fella will keep you updated on whatever will transpire today at the Kotoka International Airport. And as you know, to every call-up, there might be some obstacles in the players as they come in based on the injuries that might set in. And per the news or the reports that I have, Iñaki Williams, as it stands now, has not been ruled out of Ghana's matches as in against Angola and Niger, but he has picked up an injury of which there might be a surgery on Monday to know the extent of his injury. That is the reports coming in. But further research on his injury is that he might return early December, of which, looking at how Ghana will be playing against Angola and Niger on the 15th and 18th respectively, might rule him out of the match. And the latest news coming in today is that Ibrahim Osman has also picked up an unknown injury from Brian Prisky, the manager of Feyenoord. He didn't specify the injury, but he said it's a serious injury, and we are hoping he might return before Ghana face Angola and Niger. But from the Eredivisie injury list, he might also return in early December, which might also rule him out of Ghana versus Angola and Niger. So these are some of the news surrounding the Black Stars team. And now let's get into the video. Today, I'm going to talk about our possible 11-man squad to face Angola and Niger. Now you have to look at the game against Angola. Just after that, you come and look at the game against Niger in the subsequent video. So based on the tactics and the players available to face Angola, that is where you base on it to also draw a possible players or plausible lineup to face Niger. Now, my first plea is going to the playing body. We all know we have little or no chance in this 2025 Afcon qualification, but they should defy all the odds. We know that they are technically gifted, and we'll be watching them. We have no other country to support than to support the Black Stars. That is the only team and country that we have, and we have to draw admiring conclusion from them, as in admiring glances from what we expect from them, for them showing their football prowess. And this is the time they have to do all the things they can do to put us into that thinking that they can do better for the nation, even though maybe we might not qualify for this 2025 Afcon tournament, but there is a potential World Cup qualification. And the second one goes to the technical team being headed by Otuado. We know his subordinates, John Pencil, Joseph Lohman, and the others. This is the time they have to try the local players and the new players in the call-up. We have other players that have been receiving call-ups, but they don't perform or they don't even get a minute to showcase themselves for the national team. This is the time that Otuado should come on board to bring in these players to help the national team. We want to see them, and this should be a testament. We want to see their beginning with the Black Stars or the national team, and that will be a testament to their subsequent call-up. We want a reconnaissance national team. This is the time we want the rebirth of the Black Stars going into the World Cup qualification next year. That is what I've earlier told you, that our chances in qualifying for the Afcon 2025 is little or no. So this is the time we have to put in every effort to try as much as you can to go all corners to put in players that can help the national team. Because looking at the national team, we don't have so many friendly matches to play ahead of the World Cup qualifications, and these matches should be matches for us, even if we don't qualify, to showcase ourselves, the tactics that we will use in our subsequent matches, especially the World Cup qualifiers. And now let me get into the squad list or the possible 11 to face Angola. The first player on my list is Lawrence Atizigi. In the goalkeeping department, we have three goalkeepers: Manaf Nuruddin, Lawrence Atizigi, and Joseph Luke Wallacott. Per Otuado's statement during his squad announcement, he is talking about players with match fitness and performances with their club sides. And among these three goalkeepers, we could see that Lawrence Atizigi stands tall among them. Looking at this very year, Ghana has played 11 matches in all, and Atizigi has kept, I think, in 7 of the matches, of which he has conceded 10 goals. Yes, we've seen Atizigi conceding goals, but he conceding goals doesn't necessarily mean he can't also showcase himself in subsequent matches. We are all overwhelmed with his performances for the Black Stars. But looking at the other goalkeepers that we have, I think Atizigi should be the number one, even though we need competition. Maybe if things are not going on well, or if you see that our qualification is limited, maybe he plays the first half and other goalkeepers who come in to compete in the second half for the Black Stars. And looking at the other goalkeepers' performances this season with their various clubs, Joseph Luke Wallacott has played 14 games, conceded 26 goals, and kept 2 clean sheets. With the likes of Manaf Nuruddin, played 7 games with Kassiupen, a first division club in Belgium, conceded 11 goals, yet to keep a clean sheet for Kassiupen. So that is it for the goalkeeping department. Now let me move on to the fullbacks, as in the right back and the left back. The right back on my list should be Ali Dusedu, and the left back on my list should be Gideon Mensah, based on they protecting the team's touchline or defending the team's touchline. And this is the time to defend the team's touchline against the opponent's wingers. Aside that, they should support the team with overlappings. We need overlappings from our fullbacks. They should do more to help the team and also prevent dangerous attack from the opponent's wingers. So these are the reasons why I'm selecting Ali Dusedu and Gideon Mensah as my fullbacks. Now let me move on to the center pair. For the left side, I will put in Jerome Opoku. And for the right side, I'll put in Alexander Kwabena Jiku, based on they blocking shots, tackling, intercepting passes, and contesting for headers. So these are the reasons why I'm using Jerome Opoku as my left center back and Alexander Jiku as my right center back. Let's move on to the midfield. After everything, I'll give you the tactical formation of which I think will help Ghana in Angola. In the midfield, I want 2 pivots. One will move forward, one surging forward, and when we are defending, the one surging forward will be added to the one defending already. And now, my defensive midfielder should be Elisha Owusu. Elijah Owusu is my defensive midfielder. He is going to initiate the team's build-up play and circulating the ball around the center circle for his attackers. So that is it. And he's also going to link up our defense with the attack through accurate distributions. So these are some of the attributes or qualities I expect from Elisha Owusu if he's being placed as the defensive midfielder for Ghana against Angola. And for my central midfielder should be Ibrahim Suleimana Kakari. His job should be about controlling of the ball in the midfield, tackling. The tackling should be one of the things that I expect from him. And also his technical awareness in the midfield. These are some of the things that I expect from him. He should also link up the midfield with the center forward through the wingers. And this is what I expect from Ibrahim Suleimana Kakari as my number 8. Now let me move on to the wingers. And to the wingers, looking at the news coming in, as in 2 players who have picked up injuries, that is Inyaki Williams and Ibrahim Osman. We have other players like Joseph Pencil, Abdul Fattah Isaku, Antoine Salom Semenyo, Enes Appiah-Nyeama, and the others. For my side, I would choose Joseph Pencil to be as a right winger. Joseph Pencil on the right wings will be partnering Antoine Salom Semenyo as my left winger. And these are some of the things we expect from them against Angola. Going into the game, they should be very simple. They shouldn't be pressing too much or putting in tactical displays that doesn't value them more when surging forward. At times, they should be splinting in, splinting out to confuse the opponent defenders. They shouldn't be nonchalants up front. They should go, come, so that at the end, they'll be confusing the opponent defenders. If you are just nonchalant and being redundant and stand still at the opponent's goal area, definitely they will see that this is how you play, and they will be marking you to the extent that you can't even showcase yourself in the game. So these are some of the things that I expect from my wingers, Joseph Pencil and Antoine Semenyo, if possible. And Jordan Pierre, you being the captain of the team or of this lineup, should also lead the attack of the national team. And this is the time we want more goals from Jordan Pierre. He should just convert all the chances that comes his way. And this is it for that. Let me just reiterate my first 11. Lawrence Atizigi, Ali Duseidu, Gideon Mensah, Jerome Opoku, Alexander Jiku, Ibrahim Suleiman Akakai, Elisha Owusu, Joseph Pencil, Mohamed Kudus, Antoine Semenyo. Kudus is the attacking midfielder that is going to create chances and also going to dribble, take on players, and also create goal scoring opportunities for his attackers or the center forward. So that is it. And going into the game, this is an away game. That is what Otuado complained about the last time. He is saying that he doesn't feel it when you go away. The kind of tactics that he wishes is not coming in for the away matches. So the players should sit down, just take in and also dominate the game. And when we are going to score or when we are in attack, we have to play the 4-2-3-1 formation. That is when we are going to attack. But when you are coming to defend, you have to come all around. All the two defensive midfielders should be attached with the 4 defenders, the likes of Ali Duseidu, Jerome Opoku, Alexander Jiku, and Gideon Mensah, so that the other attackers or wingers will also draw back into the midfield to also prevent the opponent from operating more on our defenders. So this is my tactical formation. My prediction will come in later. That is it, and that is all. We get you posted on all the latest around the Black Stars of Ghana. Let me end here with my presentation. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. It's bye for now.